Hey Libra, welcome to Intention 1111. Today I'm going to be doing your second half love short read. I wanted to say thank you to everyone who viewed the videos, interacted with the channel. I appreciate y'all. We are going into a full moon in Virgo, right? So this could be a good opportunity to take a step back and look at your progress over the last year or however long and see how far you've gotten. Um, which, is good. Give yourself some credit, right? It's a good time to evaluate and look at, say, I did a really great job with that. I'm so proud of myself. Also, this could be changes in relationships coming with the full moon. So let's see what we have for Libra for second half love. Show me leaders. Okay, first off, you have a 5, changes in relationships. Yes. You have a 10, transition, forgiveness in situations, and abundance. So, which is a 1 of the self love, self abundance, right? It looks like to me here maybe somebody is thinking that there's a road to forgiveness here about something. Um, they're in transition from leaving something and going to something else, right? And there's an idea that in order to move forward, now I'm saying some of you may be experiencing this. In order to move forward, there has to be a putting to bed of something. There has to be some sort of forgiveness. The lack of may feel as a block. And so somebody's coming back to themselves. They feel like something, though, with this abundance card being on this side, it feels like somebody is saying that they feel like something was robbed from them or stolen from them or taken from them. And so in order to get back to a place of the self or get back to a place where they once were, they've got to let go of a situation. So let's see what we got. Somebody's been running from the idea of letting go of a situation. Mm. Somebody's having or has had a really hard time letting go of someone. Um, it's something about one day they'll see. One day they will see. I'm kind of taking that to mean that Libra, maybe you're saying this about a former partner. One day they'll see. Either one day they'll see that we were meant to be together. One day they will see that I was good for them. One day they will see what was trying to tell them. One day they'll see. Um, so you've got somebody saying one day they'll see somebody running, right? Also, I feel like somebody's going into a spiritual awakening as a result of this relationship being a catalyst. All of this sudden, it may be kind of shocking that you notice if you still have interaction with them or you still have, friends in common or whatever, and you see something that this person is undertaking a whole new way of being, right? They may be being attracted to more spiritual type subject matters. They may be doing some healing. They may be talking about going to therapy. They may be talking about forgiveness, stuff like that. But it's kind of shocking because you didn't think this person was ever going to wake up. And it looks like that's where they're headed. This person had a tendency to get sidetracked, or to get you sidetracked, which would make sense over here for the abundance being in this position when you're over here at the forgiveness position. You feel like that this person took something from you, and it kept you stunted. Maybe the issue is being sidetracked. They sidetracked you from your abundance, right? Excuse me. I think I have a little bit of a cold. Sorry, y'all. So, it's like a shocking turn of events with this person seeking the light. They're seeking the spiritual aspects of a situation. And that's because of you, Libra, because you, in this relationship, was a catalyst for their growth. You were the catalyst to wake this person up. You laid down boundaries. You didn't let yourself get wrapped up in sentimentality. You didn't let yourself get wrapped up in the emotions, the I love yous, the oh, but we had such good times. Oh, but this person has so much potential. Because potential is something that's not real, right? That's a future happening, maybe. That is not, we're talking about love relationships, okay? It's not really a thing, right? They are what they are in the moment, and your expectation has to meet that, or you have to learn to accept who they are right there or not, right? And yes, do people grow together? Do they learn together? Yes, but there are symptoms of that, right? You don't just all of a sudden one day they arrive at this potential that you think they have, right? So you did not allow yourself to get wrapped up in, the coulda, woulda, shouldas, right? And you set some hard and fast boundaries, which allowed this person to see themselves, I think, maybe for the first time. And they are changing, they're growing, they're doing the work. But Libra, don't forget, you're still stuck over here at the idea of forgiveness. There could be a soulmate connection here. There could be deep love here, deep connection. But I mean, sometimes, you've got to love somebody, but you can't be wrapped up in that love. You've got to look at something and be like, well, I mean, this is the reality of the situation. I may love them forever, okay? But is this relationship good for me? And I think sometimes people don't understand the bittersweetness of that, right? That the sadness that comes with maybe loving somebody, but knowing that they're not good for you, right? And you have to choose according to that idea. So, Libra, you've chosen to release this person. You've let go of this person. You're moving on. You walked away, and that was the catalyst for this person's rebirth, so to speak. So let's see how they're feeling about you right now. When I started this series, I really didn't have it together and I left a lot of elements out. So let's see how they're feeling about you right now. How is this person feeling, Libra? How is this person? They feel like they're pretty solid. Could have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. They want to make future plans. Um, they kind of have a better direction of where they're going now, but they're not quite ready to go right now. In other words, they're trying to get it together here. They've got a pretty good handle on it. You can see some changes happening with this person if you're in the position to see how their life is going, right? So you see some progression, you see some changes. They are trying to get solid. They're trying to do the work. But they're saying here, even though I'm maybe in a place where I'm doing the work now, I'm not ready to move forward with any kind of reconciliation situation. I need to get myself whole and happy and taken care of before I can do any of that. And that's exactly what you've been trying to tell them, Libra. So they're on a break from all of those kind of things. And there's kind of an idea that they're holding on to you here, but they don't want to bullshit you. They're holding on to you, yes. Are they saving a space for you? Yes, in their mind, I think they are. But they are trying really hard to come back together with getting it together because you've laid it down, right? Now we have King and Queen of Coins. So even though I know Libra, this is not an air sign card, this is the energy of the commitment, the level of the commitment that they want someday to be able to reconcile with you. So they are working very diligently to try and pull themselves together. They're not going to contact you. They're not going to be in your shit. They're not going to try to say, oh, see what I did? No, none of that. This isn't for show. They're being sincere in their forward movement for themselves. So they're holding a space for you. They're holding a place for you in their lives when they get their shit together, right? They've made quite a lot of progress here. But they don't want to bullshit you. And they're not going to fill your head with a bunch of lies and illusions. I think you may hear from this person in a small way, that may kind of be like, hey, how you been? Just checking on you, just whatever, okay? Hey, how have you been? I hope you're well. And that's it, right? There's not going to be any kind of, oh, let's get back together, um, none of that. They're not having any expectation. They're not asking anything from you. They just want to have a conversation, a small conversation about, hey, how you been? I hope you're doing really well. And I kind of feel like here, this is saying thank you. Thank you for kicking my ass, or thank you for, making me see things how they really were. I have you to thank for this. Thank you. Which, they have themselves to thank for it, but you are very much a catalyst in this person's life. So I want to see kind of what they would say to you if they could right now. Um, what would this person say to Libra if they could, universe? What would I have to say? What would the person say to Libra if they could, universe? Show me what I need to see. Let's say to Libra. I'm becoming a better person. Yeah, I think that's true. That's what they're showing us here. I remember every detail of that day because that was the day that clicked for them. That whatever that conversation was or that moment was, that it was like, look, I gotta go. I can't do this anymore with you. Whatever that kind of idea was, that's what woke them up. We both know I'm not the one for you right now, because I need to get it together. I don't think that that's literally how they feel, and I don't think that's how you feel either. But they're saying right now, they got to work on themselves. I love you unconditionally. We need to let each other go for now because they've got to do their work. So if you're in any kind of like twin flame or divine counterpart situation, that's kind of where you guys are right now. They're going on their journey, doing their healing, doing their work, which in turn you also have to do. So you're in a period of time in which you feel like, you need to forgive. You need to let go of the past part of this situation. When we forgive and release it, when we forgive, we're not forgiving for them so they can have a free ride. We're forgiving for ourselves so that that energy doesn't become stagnated and act as a block. So the idea in the beginning was to clear the block. And the block in your transition is letting something go. So let's get some advice for you, Libra. Libra. That's Libra. Okay. Dawn of love. Love is rising on the horizon of your life. Celebrate life. Make your life a celebration. Okay. So this is talking about, is there love there between the two of you? Yes. There is a connection. There could possibly be a spiritual connection. But when you're on that kind of journey, you know that no matter if it involves you or it doesn't, you want what is the highest good for that person. You want them to be healed. You want them to be happy. You want them to be able to be successful in life, right? And if the part you play is just a catalyst for that, then you've done what you're supposed to do. And if it's in your contract that you reunite or you come into union, great, fantastic. But this is talking about, yeah, is there potential for that? Absolutely, when you're both, when the timing is right, right? This is saying celebrate life. And, the two of you here, celebrate your own things right now. So, Libra, that's what I have for you guys, and I'll see y'all later.